What is up, and welcome back to Zakkongen, and a bit too late drawing video. And yeah, I'm sorry for this being a bit too late drawing video. I didn't mean for it to be this late. It was just yesterday when it was the last day of November. I didn't have time to make this video, so you're gonna have to get it the 1st of December. But yeah, sorry again, and if that's all introductions, then let's get into the video. First, I want to say sorry for not making the narrator part of this video. But the reason I'm not making the narrator part is because I've had a terrible coughing lately. And I just couldn't replicate his voice. And I didn't want his voice to suddenly change. So next time I make one of these dragon videos, I'm gonna try to make his voice again. But I'm gonna have to use this as a little tell about the drawing part, and for the part that I just, if it's too long, I'll just put in some background music. But yeah, this was the first drawing, the drawing of Hootie. He's called. He's a literal living owl summon thing that just lives in the owl lady's house. Hell, you don't even get to know who he actually is in the show. We don't even know who he is. But yeah, I chose to do him because he's one of my favorite characters, and this dragon is by far the best dragon I've ever made. It is literally so good that I couldn't even use Gmail to transport it like any of the other drawings I've used. It was too big for me to send it over Gmail. So I didn't even know, it was about to stop me from actually making this video. But I decided to make it a Hydra because Hootie has this very long neck and head. And you just see it be able to be cut over, and then two heads coming up. And the owl lady used some spells that summon giant Hootie heads that then become smaller Hootie heads out of. That would be the big one. And yeah, just really liked the concept, and I drew a house over it that it was like gardening. That was also part of the lore. That it was summoned. It was enchanted into the house, and there's a lady that lives there that looks like the owl lady. Yeah, this one was my favorite drawing. I just think it would look really good, and the house came out fantastic, better than I expected. I think houses are hard to draw. Yeah. Yeah, and the forest was. I had some problems at the start because I was just copying the trees. And I had to cut some trees that were cut off at the tops, so the trees that I copied, they would have to be lower down, so it was just like they were cut off at the top, and you could clearly see it. So that was some trouble there. And also in the start had some trouble with making the head, because I didn't decide on the shape. And at first I had a really thick sketching pen. That was a little bit of a problem. So that's mostly what I gotta say about this drawing, and I'll just like to do some background music. this was the Gus dragon, or Augustus. I think he's called Augustus. But well, Augustus, he's very young for his magic talents. He was very good at his illusion magic, which is the magic it does. That's also why he's a small dragon that does illusions to help him. And something I forgot to mention in the other drawing was that I got a new pen or brush I use for shadowing, and it's way better than the primary brush. I really like it. It does really cool shadows. And the scales that I make on these dragons have also improved. But yeah, the Gust Dragon, I feel like I could have put a bit more effort into it, because the clones I make are just, I replicated that exact one and just put some smoke on it. And the ground isn't that very cool either. I could have made some shadows of the dragons. So yeah, and maybe this audio is probably, there's more sound on it because I forgot to put on my headphones with the other audio. Just saying. Sorry for that. But yeah, the dragon's not the best, but it's fine. I can definitely live with it. And of course, I'm gonna send you some background music. Just yeah, almost. I just want to say one more thing. The trees, it's called a rainforest brush, and it's makes some pretty cool trees. I'm gonna begin using those trees instead. Although they do have a bit annoying thing where you can easily see through them, so that makes it a bit hard to make them from up top. But I'm definitely gonna begin using those trees because they look really good, better than the ones that I can make. But yeah, I'm just gonna send you over to some background music. Last Dragon. And this character is called Willow. And I know you've heard on the background music the same one 2 times, but you're gonna have to go with it. It's the best background music there was to pick from. Not on the website I'm using something else to find my music. But yeah, back to Dragon. Willow is, well, she started by being the same class as the Amity Dragon from the other video. But she ends up going to the plant, like, house, about a house-ish stuff, because she is extraordinary at that. Like, the first plant match she did, she covered the entire school in giant vines. It was crazy, just because she had a seed. She's very powerful with her plant magic. That's also why I made this dragon pretty powerful. And you're not gonna hear that in the lore, because I forgot about that I couldn't say that. Yeah. I say in the lore that she's very powerful. And Gus and Willow were actually best friends, and then Luce came and they were all best friends, and then Amity became their even more best friends. And Amity and Willow were actually friends before, until Amity began not being allowed to hang out with Willow because she needed to. Her parents didn't like it. And yeah, this dragon was my least favorite. I don't think I put that much effort into it. And the feet don't even look like they actually stand the grounds. I tried to make it better with the shadow, and it did a little bit, but I should have just put some grass around the feet so it looked like they were stepping into the grass. The roots turned out fine. I like the roots actually, and I'm gonna try to make trees that way so my trees look more realistic. But yeah, the eyes are actually not my idea. It's actually something she does in the show. Those cool eyes. Yeah, and I don't have much else to say about it. It's not really my favorite dragon. I used the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon as a reference because I thought that would fit well. Yeah, I don't have any more to say, and I'll just send you over to some background music. Quick interference. Don't listen to any of the things I said in the outro. Not liking it, of course. But I recorded the outro before I began recording the sound for in the video, so outro me doesn't know that I didn't make the narrator. And yeah, so just don't listen to that, and there are some stuff that's gonna be revealed, and you won't understand it because there's no context. Yeah, just a quick interference. So, I hope you like this video. So I think the drawings look pretty good. And the story about how the two other last dragons are discussed while he's visiting someone whose dragon he also discussed. Like that. And I didn't get to say it in the lore part, but this other lady is also a dragonologist. I'm gonna say it the next time I do one of these dragon videos, because the next dragon video is not gonna be the Alha's characters as dragons. I'm gonna do something new. Probably something I'm planning on something demon stuff. But yeah, if you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and just share this video with friends and family. So, well, spread the word, as I always say. But yeah. Well, I guess I'll just, see you in the next one.